Good morning. It's happy Halloween. Nothing special going on today. I don't even know if I'll get a trick-or-treater, but I'm in a different bathrobe. That's a plus. And I have a headache from drinking too many high noons last night, which doesn't usually happen. And I literally drank 3, and I have a freaking headache from it. I'm getting old. So I'm just taking a couple Tylenol this morning and taking my heart medicine. And today is Brooke's boyfriend's birthday, and he's going to take his driving test. So let's pray that he passes. And then tomorrow's Brooke's birthday. They're both Scorpios. They're both a day apart. She takes her test tomorrow. So this afternoon, I'm driving down to borrow my grandfather's car because he just has it's a brand new car, but it's just like a little hatchback, but it needs the emergency brake in the middle, and he has absolutely no tint on his vehicle, which is a lifesaver because otherwise we would have had to have, sorry, that was obnoxious. Ugh. Otherwise we would have had to have rented through the company, and I believe it would have been like $75 to have a car for maybe 25 minutes. The only plus side would have been they would have taken her to actually obtain her license. I wouldn't have had to done any of it. They would have picked her up, given her a lesson, and then taken her to get her license. But last night they went and parallel parked quite a bit. She had already done parallel parking a few times, but it's still nerve-wracking. And then tonight my husband's gonna take her to parallel park in my grandfather's car. So I don't know. My husband and I are okay. I know I said that we had a little bit of a tiff this weekend. And of course he tucks his tail and, apologizes. And I was just more upset that he called me. I don't know if I ever said what he said. It wasn't even anything like crazy, but he said to me, "You're like a little mouse at the parties. You never say anything." And I know it wasn't it was obviously to be nasty, but I mean, I should have just laughed because it's not like he's not telling the truth. I mean, I am not very sociable, but I've gotten a lot better. And I was just pissed that he said it. To be honest with you, I'm just in not a great stage in my life. I am very used to there always being children and always activities and busy, to going from being at schools every day, running around with this and that, to it being very much me by myself, way too much. And it's definitely time for me to figure something out to make myself a little bit happier, because I don't ever remember a time in my life where I was unhappy, ever. I've always been except when I was a teenager and was going through stuff, but the last 10 years of my life, I've really tried to just be pretty upbeat, and lately I've just been really kind of like a grouch, and I don't know. So I really got to find something that gets me out of my house, even if it's volunteering something. If I go volunteer at the shelter, but I'm not saying this to be funny or rude, but my God, it's impossible to get into any shelters to volunteer, to walk dogs, clean kennels, anything. I mean, I literally these dogs throw up all the time because they're little dogs, and they have that problem where if they have an empty stomach, it makes them puke. And my one Shih Tzu, he either eats nonstop, or he goes through these weird phases where he doesn't eat at all for a day or two. Nothing crazy, but he's never lost weight or anything. It's just normal for him. And the one time the dog ate something he shouldn't and was having a bowel movement, and something got stuck and I had to help. And I mean, so it's not like I am queasy when it comes to animals, but it's as hard as it is to adopt an animal, it's just as hard to become a volunteer. But they're begging for volunteers. That's what's so weird. And it's not even unreasonable. They just ask for you to dedicate so many hours a year, and it breaks it down to such a small amount of time. And I definitely could at least do 2 days a week and do probably 3 to 5 hours, which I feel like is a lot of volunteer hours. I've signed up, unfortunately, a couple years ago. I had to miss the class for something, so that was my fault. But ever since then, I remember I put another application in, and she called me and said, she was just so rude and telling me to please stop putting applications in, that they received it. And I said, well, I've only put in two. One, I couldn't make it, and this one, and I don't know if it was a glitch in their system. I think I talked about this before, but today's Halloween. I'm thinking I'm going to do something fun with my eye makeup, maybe 2 different colors. So I will be back when it's time to do makeup and get dressed. It's 7:30. I'm just going to call and make sure my grandparents are going to be home this afternoon. And maybe I'll introduce her. She's a wild one. She is definitely, the main character in her own movie, I should say. She's difficult to deal with. She really can be. And it seems like anymore, I'm the only person that has any type of, number one, patience, but don't seem to be a target of her outbursts at this point in her life. I probably shouldn't even say that in case she watches this. Okay, you guys, so no judgment. Every year I do this kind of like, one year I did purple and orange, one year I did purple and black. Today I did, this is pulling very, kind of like, almost like a blue, and it seems like I need to blend it right there just a little bit, but I did orange and black with some glitter. I did bring the black a little too far into the crease, and it looked like I had a black eye, so I had to fix it just a little bit. I'm not really used to playing with black. It's like not a color I do often. Went pretty neutral on the cheeks and lips because the eyes are so crazy. And then I did glitter, and then I did a little shimmer on the inside. I can't even, basically you just need orange and black, and then I did the opposite underneath. Just a little fun because the dress I have is orange and black and polka dotted. So I think I might wear my hair up today. We have a long day, so, and then tomorrow my daughter, I think I've said it 100 times, is going to take her driving test. I'm just excited to get it over with and see. She actually, listen, I've driven with a couple of underage drivers, like new drivers. And I have to say, not because she's my daughter or anything, I would be honest, because there's some things that she lacks in, and basically like anything that has to do with getting herself something, I am her like built-in maid, and I know I'm not doing her any service by doing it. But I said to her, like, listen, my one sister didn't get her license until she was a little bit older. And my other sister was determined to be a hellion on the road and would not listen at all. And I said to her, like, just listen and take tips. And she slowly has become a better driver. I'm not saying she's the best. She's definitely has a lot to improve on. But I don't see her not passing. She can parallel park better than even I can. The only problem I notice with her is her turns are a little bit tight. Not even so much wide, which is usually typical. Hers are more tight, where it's like she's got to, you learn how to like balance the gas and the brake, and her brake a little bit. But other than that, she seems to be, I'm not holding on for dear life, if that makes any sense. So this is the look for today. I think it's fun for Halloween. This actually is pulling a little more blue because I put purple shimmer in the inner corner, and I think it took away a little bit of the black, but that's okay because purple is also a Halloween color. I don't think I'll get trick-or-treaters. On my way home, I'll probably stop and get a little bit of candy. I've never had a trick-or-treater, which is sad because I would love to, even if it's teenagers, even if it's grown-ups, I literally don't care. I would rather kids trick-or-treat than be out getting into trouble. But I am going down to my grandparents soon. I thought I was going to have a lot of leftovers last night, but my husband and daughter ate all of it. So we're gonna have pasta again, even though I try to balance out like pasta then meat, pasta, like I try not to eat a ton of pasta, a ton of one thing, but I pulled out hot Italian sausage, so we're just gonna grill that up tonight. Yeah, I think that's about it. Are you joining us? Good morning. Come here. I'm gonna get dressed and show you my outfit of the day. I do have a Halloween dress. It's orange with polka dots. I'm pretty sure I got it from Reterra. Come up. Come on, everyone to see how beautiful you look for Halloween. I could not put a costume on this dog. Even if I was paid, he would kill me. Come up. Don't want to say hello for Halloween? It's Happy Halloween. It's your third Halloween being alive. Free Halloweens. Come up. Well, here, I'll show him. He's being grumpy. Say good morning. I just woke up. Oh my gosh. You're such a good boy, right? Oh. I wasn't yelling at him yesterday. And he wasn't like growling to be aggressive. I think when I saw him chewing on, he wasn't chewing on the cord, I realized. He was chewing on the warning tag, which he still can't do. And I hollered and I think it startled him. But yeah, I thought he was chewing the cord. He wasn't, and it wasn't plugged in. I always unplug things, and luckily I had just unplugged that, and he was just chewing on the warning label. So, yeah. I think that's it. I'm just waiting for my daughter's gifts to get here. I'm going to see if she would like me to get her a little cake, because you know at that age they get weird about certain things. So I will be back to show you the dress I'm going to be wearing. So I wanted to show my hairstyle because I thought it was cute. I'm hoping that I can stretch my hair one more day because I don't know if I'm gonna have time to curl it in the morning. But I just put it up in space buns. Do you have to go potty? I gotta take them out to go potty, but I thought I'd show it. Okay, I wanted to share my outfit of the day. I hope this dress is cute. I don't know. I definitely feel like it needs a belt or something, but unfortunately I don't have it. And I also wish that it hit me maybe at a better length. But for earrings, I just went with the pumpkin earrings I made, and then I made this necklace. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it on because for some reason the fabric is itching me, but it has a little ghost, a little haunted house, and a grim reaper, and I just braided it up myself. I do like the necklace. And I've shown this dress last year, I think. I don't know if I actually wore it, though. I can't remember. It's just a orange polka dotted dress from Reterra. This is a 2X, but I feel like if I had a black belt or something here, it would definitely give me a little more shape. I did have to put on leotards because it is going to be chilly today. Oh my goodness, my light's going to make my thing fall over. Yep, it's so heavy. Let me just tilt you up a little bit. I'm sorry for the adjusting. And then I went with black leotards. These are from Walmart. They're like $5 or $6, and they're pretty comfortable and they're pretty heavy. But as you can see, it hits me at a very strange length. I feel like if it was up kind of above the knee, it would be a little less unflattering. And then I just went with my chunky boots with it and white socks to break it up because it looked, I tried it on without the leotards, without the pantyhose or whatever the hell they are, and it looked funny. So then I tried it on with them and it looked a little bit better, but I definitely needed something to break up the ankle and the boot. It looked weird. This isn't the most flattering dress, I have to say. It's too long and I definitely need something here. But for today, it's definitely fine. I wear it once a year. And then, of course, I did my hair in piggy buns. And then I did a little choker that like I said, I made. I like it because it's long sleeved. I'll try to link this dress. Oh my goodness. Come on, you guys. Get out from under the bed. I'll try to link this dress for you because it's like that really nice material. It's like... have you ever worn a performance shirt, like a fisherman's performance shirt or like a sports performance shirt? That's the material where it's going to keep you comfy a little bit worn, but it won't overdo it. This necklace is not as flattering as I thought. It's definitely accentuating my double chin, but that's okay. I made it. I loved it. I wanted to try it on, but this is a whole outfit for today. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should have worn something else. I do have a pumpkin shirt. I'm hoping maybe it's cuter than I think. I think I'm just in like a weird mood right now. I kind of just mad about everything today. So maybe it's just me. I think it's too long. I think that if it was up a little higher like this, do you see what I mean? It gives me a little more shape. I think it's just a little too long. But this is what I'm wearing today. I'm finishing laundry. I got to go pick up my daughter. And then we're heading down to pick up my grandfather's car. I've told you all this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I don't know really much what else. I think this is just coming to an end. I've really been thinking about things because I noticed that people enjoy my vlogs, even though I live an incredibly boring existence, but they seem to do pretty well. So I'm thinking of maybe making that a permanent thing on here. I will still do my makeup and all my other stuff, but I definitely feel like I would like your opinions, I guess, is what I'm saying. Do you guys like the vlogs? Is that more of a more relatable thing, like not story times, but like when I do my chatty vlogs or my vlogging and then throwing in a little more sit downs here and there? Definitely let me know what you think. I don't like this necklace. This is probably going to come off because it's accentuating all this loose skin here and I don't like it. But I do love my earrings. I made these too. Look how cute they are. All right, I will see you in a little bit. I'm going to finish up my laundry, back upstairs. Yeah, and go get my daughter. She's almost done for school, and go get the car. So I will see you in a little bit. Hi you guys, so it is November 1st. I didn't get up my Halloween vlog. Nothing really happened. We literally didn't get a single trick-or-treater. It was kind of disappointing, but I expected it. With trunk or treat, it's almost like unheard of. Today was like a really long, fun day. So we didn't get home till late last night. That's why I didn't cook dinner in my vlog or anything. We were at my grandparents' until late, like 7. I didn't get home till almost 8 o'clock last night because they live about an hour away. And then we had to drive so far to the driving test today for my daughter's driving test. We were about a 40-minute drive. It was ridiculous. But she passed. So exciting. I wanted to record while I was there, but they did have a ton of signs that said, please, no recording or video. So I didn't want to chance any reason for them not to pass her. Then we went right to the DMV, got her license. Then I had to get my grandfather's car back to him. And I have never been pulled over in my life, ever. This was the first time I was pulled over. I was speeding. I usually don't. That's why I have never been pulled over. I've never even had like interactions with the police as far as with driving. He pulled me over, and luckily, by the grace of God, I got a written warning. And he's like, where are you going? And I told him what we had just got done doing. We just came from her road test. And he had to get a little shot in at me. He said to my daughter, congratulations, but definitely make sure you obey the laws. And I was like, thank God he didn't give me a ticket. But I think it's very possible it's because I have literally an impeccable driving record. I am very lucky that is truly, other than like I've been pulled over, I think once for like a taillight being out, anything, but never for like careless driving. But it just seemed like a very good day in sequences. Like, you know how you need 6 points at the DMV? Well, it's hard when you're a kid to have like proof of address because you don't have really stuff mailed to you. You don't really have bills at that age. And I just so happen to, even though I should always have it on me, but like sometimes my husband has our insurance card. Sometimes I have them. It just depends on which one of us is taking her to the doctors. And I just so happen to have it this time. So we were able to get in and out of the DMV in 10 minutes. It was just like a really good end of, like, to end October out. Just like today was a fun day. And then we went out to take her to dinner to Texas Roadhouse, and they put her on the saddle and sang to her. I should have recorded it, but it all just kind of happened so fast. And sometimes, like, I watch these family vlog channels that, like, record every aspect of their life, and I think to myself, like, do they ever live in the moment of things? Like, sometimes I forget to pull out my camera because I'm just in the moment. Plus, I was so embarrassed for her and laughing at the same time. And we visited my sister earlier today because she just got engaged. So it's so funny. My cousin Nicholas got engaged on Saturday, and then my sister got engaged Sunday. So it's just like, we were just talking wedding. So much going on in my life. I'm hoping that we're going to start 2024 with a good year. Just like, my husband's doing so well at work. I have a lot to be grateful for, and I really hope that 2024 is going to be a good year for all of us. So, yeah, I just wanted to finish out yesterday's vlog. I always feel sad when something like this comes to an end, where it keeps me accountable for stuff, and I really enjoy documenting things, so I might vlog a little more for my channel. So definitely let me know what you think about that. Would love to hear how your Halloween went. Did you just do anything? Was it fun? Any exciting news in your lives? So yeah, today was freezing, by the way. I think it's supposed to be down in the 20s tonight. So October 31st, we officially turned our heat on, which isn't bad, because I know people had theirs on a lot earlier than I did. So, all right, you guys, I will see you in my next video, which might be tomorrow, because don't have a long work day, and I should be home early tomorrow, probably around 2 o'clock. So I usually work like 8 to 2 or 8 to 3 or like 7 to 2. It just depends. All right, I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.